Hey guys, what's up? Big week ahead of us. Earnings season kicked off Friday, and boy, did we have some phenomenal trades. Guys, if I showed you some of the trades we took with 13 market moves in the last week, you wouldn't fucking believe it, okay? We've nailed 99% of the entries and exits on gold. And for those of you that have been pointing your attention to some of the last few videos about gold, yeah, we're bullish on gold. But this particular week, we have nailed every gold call position entry, and we have also nailed 90% of gold puts. So phenomenal returns, guys. With the exception of fucking Friday, okay? So for the entire week, we've been perfect on entries and exits, absolutely everything. Friday, I mean, we had guys that were up 800,000-900,000, close to a million mark. And just that last entry in gold just kind of fucked a lot of guys after hitting, just every trade perfectly. So the point in this video is, or audio, is to make sure that, you can be perfect in trading for a matter of time, and there's going to be a point where you're going to miss a trade, okay? It happens to the best of us. It happens to the guys at 13 market moves that are on the verge of break into some crazy fucking numbers, and all of a sudden you get this trade that looks perfect in the chart, that looks perfect in every fucking way, and it just doesn't go your way. Right after you nailed fucking 7, 8, 9 entries on calls and puts perfectly, you get this one where it just looks so sure, it looks so fucking perfect, you go for it and it fails you. So what do you do? What do you do? Guys, you have to keep fucking trying. There's anything that's easy in life is not worth pursuing. You've heard me say it in many videos. You're off to greatness. I mean, hopefully you are off to greatness. You don't come to 13 market moves to make a couple 100,000. You come to 13 market moves because you're the kind of guy that wants to hit 10 mil, 20 mil, 13 mil, 55 mil. Guys, you're here for a reason, okay? So understand there is going to be a trade once upon a time that just looks so lucrative, that looks so perfect, okay? Basically, you're going to look at this beautiful trade and you're going to be, goddamn, she's got everything. She's got the personality. She's got the titties. She's got the ass. She's got everything, okay? Look at her beautiful eyes, and look at the way she talks. Look at the way she walks. Look at the way she makes you feel. You're going to be in love. And the next day, she's gone. I'd be like, God damn, where is that bitch? What happened to her? Hey, look, there's going to be some circumstances in the market where charts are going to fail you. They're going to be with you majority of the time. There's just time where you're calculating for a certain thing to come through, and it just doesn't happen. There's going to be times when you're going to be in love with the charts. There's going to be times you're going to be in love with the girl. You're going to think that she's the one, she's the perfect one. And on the day you're going to be thinking about proposing her, you're going to catch her with another dude, okay? So fucking what? It's a part of life, okay? So just fucking move on. Move on to the next one. Move on to the next girl. Move on to the next chart. Move on to the next thing that is worth pursuing. So just because sometimes things don't work when you have such high expectations, okay, at some point they are going to work. Just because this girl fucking ruined your life, ruined your world, hey, doesn't mean the next one is not going to be good. Of course, you're going to approach the next one with a good level of caution. And you're going to be thinking that, hey, there is a chance this next one is going to screw you over as well. But, guys, there are good girls out there. Very few, but there are. So, don't stop the chase. Don't stop the search. Don't stop the pursuit of the perfect one. Don't stop pursuit of the perfect one that makes you feel 100%. Makes you feel 200%. Okay, don't stop pursuing the perfect chart that's gonna cause your account to go 20x, 30x. Okay, but you're in the market. It's a live being that moves every second of the day, and sometimes it doesn't move in your favor. And sometimes here at 13 Market Moves, we teach you the perseverance to stick with the trade, to avoid those instances where you could be jumping out of the trade when it's absolutely perfect. And so there are moments in time, just like there was a moment this past Wednesday when I've sent out the alerts, buy gold calls, literally when gold was dropping to 2019 level. And within minutes on Wednesday night, gold shot up to 2050. And because the move happened so lightning fucking fast, and I've sent the alert literally 5 minutes before the move to the upside happened, I mean, it was absolutely a beautiful trade. There's nothing that feels greater than you're going after a trade and it just happens instantly. All right, there's nothing greater than you looking at the girl, walking up to her and say, "Hey, baby, what's up? Let's go." And she says, "I've been waiting for you all my fucking life. Let's go." Okay, fine. But there are moments in time when you're going to approach the girl and she's going to be like, "Fuck, who are you? You're not my type. You're not my blah, blah." So you got to have to go through some fights. So basically, if you're a guy and you're listening to this, okay, think about the last 100 girls you've approached. And, some were perfect, easy, beautiful. You have a great time, okay? Some are just, they're challenged. They're pain in the ass. You got to go and you got to deal with their bullshit for a little bit until they finally get it. Hey, I like this guy. So some trades are going to be super easy. Some trades are going to be a little tougher. Some trades are just going to be like, hey, no matter what the fuck you do, like, Leo, why did you put me in this fucking PXD trade? Because the chart was perfect. Okay, and it's a fucking moment that PXD was the worst. PXD puts was the worst trade this week. Okay, every move on gold we've made was perfect until the very last one. And it's, guys, there are moments in time where you could do everything perfectly yourself and things just don't line up. They don't add up to your expectations. Okay, and it's just like with everything else in life. Sometimes it's going to work perfectly. Sometimes it's not going to work. But by no means, okay, so I have some guys that are like, "Leo, I'm never taking a fucking gold trade again. Damn it." Like, no. Fuck, gold is going to be around. It's been around for thousands of years. Gold is going to be around for thousands of years more. And for you to say, well, my last trade, Leo, I made fucking 178,000 in gold, but in the last trade it wiped me out. Okay, and what's your fucking point? Right? You're never gonna take a gold trade again. Why? Okay, you've made money on that trade before. One trade does not make you a bad trader, a good trader. It doesn't make anything. It's just a fucking trade. So you can't be emotionally attached to a trade. If you're a guy and you're on your first few dates, you certainly cannot be emotionally attached to a fucking girl. I mean, there's a bunch of girls that are out there to screw you straight up. So, not in a good way. And so you got to be careful, but it doesn't mean just because you had a bad date, just because you had a bad relationship, just because maybe you just went for a divorce, it doesn't mean you're not going to go talk to another girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, "Oh, goddamn, my last girl, she was a blonde. I'm never talking to another fucking blonde." Like, that's how ridiculous you sound when you say, "Well, I'm never taking another gold trade in my life." Motherfucker, we just went 8 out of 9 trades on gold perfectly. Fucking every call and put, with the exception of the very last one. And you can't just be saying that, "Whoa, but Leo, but I on that last one." Sure, okay, shit is going to happen. So you just got to stick with the same strategy. You just got to understand, hey, sometimes the market, it just doesn't matter what the fuck you do. Like Friday, what the fuck was happening, right? What the fuck was going? Banks were going higher. Like, okay, normally, okay, some of you maybe new listening to this, like, okay, well, when banks go higher, okay, all major banks are going higher, and a couple of other sectors, maybe we mix them in together, they're also going higher. There's very little chance for a market to drop. And so when everybody was going into Friday, including myself, I was not excluding the opportunity for a sharp drop-off at any moment. But when you look at, hold on, JP Morgan is up 7% pre-market, and it shows no signs of reversal. There were instances in the past where bank stocks would pop, and within literally a couple of hours, they would sharply sell off. And so some of those reversals made us here at 30 Market Moves, they made us a bunch of money. And so there was a possibility this Friday when the market was shooting up. You look at all these banks, they're fucking flying. I was certainly not discounting the possibility that after a sharp pop, they could sell off. Now, not the story this time, not at all. They held strong. And when I've been paying attention to all these banking stocks holding after major bounces, I was like, well, fuck, okay, maybe a couple of them can reverse a little bit, but it's not a move to reversal, right? So for those of you that understand the move to, all right, it's something pops and then it begins to sell off by, 10, 11 o'clock, and it's not a sell-off where, something pops 7% and then drops 1% after that. It's a sell-off where something pops 7% and then drops 17%. That's your move too. So you're going into some of these Fridays where there is a chance, right, that the initial reaction higher could resolve into a major reversal. And those are the days, guys, where you can expect to lock in 20, 30, 40, 50x. It just doesn't mean that even though the charts are perfect, they're right, they're beautiful, okay, that it's going to work 100% of the time. There's no 100% in the market, fucking never, okay? So you cannot go in without an understanding that, hey, even though everything looks beautiful, even though, she's not a blonde like your ex-girl, this one is a brunette, and she's exactly what you've been looking for all your life, okay? It doesn't mean she's not going to throw some kind of bullshit surprise your way, even though everything is just perfect. So just be ready for it. And it doesn't mean you're not going to marry this girl. It's just you got to understand, nobody in your life is going to be 100% perfect. You just got to understand, okay, certain people, okay, even though you may be in love with that person right now, okay, and you could see no wrong with them, there's going to be a point in life where they are going to disappoint you. You just got to understand, okay, am I going to deal with this bullshit? Am I not? And if you're in trading, there's going to be trades that are going to disappoint you. There's going to be stocks that are going to disappoint you. And you cannot, if you really care about making big in trading, when a trade disappoints you, okay, you cannot just say, well, fuck it. I'm never going to trade this stock again, or I'm never going to trade gold. I'm never going to trade whatever the fuck. Okay, you cannot do that, because you should continue on, okay, studying, analyzing, figuring out what is that thing that, you were so bullish or you're so bearish. What is that thing that just didn't quite get that trade to a perfect point? And, to most of us here at 30 Market Moves, I mean, a perfect point when you go 5, 10, 50x. Most of the normal traders out there, a perfect point is like when they make 20% and they're fucking, doing flip backs. A perfect trade here at 13 Market Moves means a lot, because it's just like a masterpiece. You're not pursuing a 20% return. You're pursuing 10x, 20x, 50x kind of trades. It's just like a guy that goes surfing. Okay, you don't, if you're really in love with surfing, you're not going to fucking go pursue some little bullshit waves. Okay, there's a favorite movie of mine about surfing where the guy goes out and this kid, he just, I don't know, in the movie he's like 14, 15, 16, all his dreams, all his life in front of him, he just wants to go chase something big. This guy's not meant for ordinary things. Like, this guy's pursuing greatness. And so a couple of years later, after Gerard Butler teaches him the basics and gets this guy in like really good stamina and physical shape to be able to go in and take on these huge fucking waves. This guy no longer, he is no longer just trying to surf. He is pursuing greatness. People get killed fucking pursuing greatness. In the movie, ultimately, I mean, the guy gets killed, but what he accomplishes within the few years of surfing, is fucking guys never accomplished that shit in their entire life of being 80 and 90 years old. So the question is, it's like, okay, so the guy dies when he's, 22, 25. Sad story. But guess what? The guy lived every moment of his life. And how does that compare to some guy that's been scared to take shots? The guy that's been scared to, go all in, all out on certain trades. The guy that's now 80, 90, he hasn't really fucking lived it, He survived, but he really never lived a life. So which guy do you want to be, So you could trade with 13 market moves. You can rack a few fucking accounts. That's the reality. As a matter of fact, if you sign with 13 market moves, you trade with a coach, there is a chance this first few times you're going to try, you're going to fucking flop. You're going to blow up. You will fucking lose. But it's those guys that stay consistent. They don't give up on the program. They don't give up on coach. They don't give up on 13 market moves. Those guys ultimately go to $1 million plus, $2 million plus, $5 million plus, $10 million plus. You're going to hear a lot more of those stories, guys, because the way 13 market moves checks the market, checks the pulse of the market. I promise you, nobody out there does anything like the way we do it here at 13 market moves. So I don't care about your age. I don't care about where you're from. I don't care. None of this shit matters. I don't care if you're white, black, fucking yellow. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if you're a man, if you're a female, All I care is, do you want to pursue greatness? And if the answer is yes, then, stop chasing those small waves. Stop. I mean, if you've been in the game for a little while, if you've been in the game of trading for a couple of years, age doesn't matter, ethnicity doesn't matter, nothing fucking matters. What matters is your desire to be fucking great. Can you catch the big wave? And that's what 13 Market Moves is about. We're after the big fucking waves. We're not interested in the small wave. We're interested in the biggest fucking wave out there, and can we go after it, and can we conquer that fucking wave? So if you want to be with 13 market moves, guys, if I try to post all the pictures of all the fucking alerts we've done this way, look, it'd take me 5 days to do it. There were that many perfect answers. Guys, just, if you are not catching big waves out there, come and surf with 13 market moves, guys. I mean, I don't know. It's a decision that at some point you are going to consider. It's a decision that at some point you will make. And some of you that are just not made for, catching the big waves, you will say, look, I'm too fucking scared. I'm too, and for that reason, I got some good news, actually. I'll post another video about this in the next few days, but we have a long-term program for some people. They're just like, Leo, I cannot be jumping on this big fucking wave. What if I get killed? What if something happens? All this bullshit. So we got a new product that is going to be suitable for some of you that are, you are the type of guy that wants to see the return. You're not anxious to go catch that fucking wave right this moment. You don't care if you're going to catch that wave tomorrow. If you got to wait for it for a year or two to catch it, you're fine with that. So we got a long-term options program that I will be announcing. And under that program, basically you would have to take a long options position with a 30 market moves coach that's going to be expiring anywhere from 9 to 18 months. And yes, guys, you don't have to take lips. You don't have to trade lips and other products for that. You can actually trade options that expire in a year, 2 years from now. And the goal is to stay with a 30 market moves coach and help you monitor this position to where you could still make a 10x trade. It just, some of you want to pursue the wave tomorrow. You're going to be on that wave tomorrow catching a 10x trade. Some of you and be like, okay, if I can just catch that wave over the course of the next year or two, I will be fine with that. Guys, then it's all about, it's more of a, at that point, it's more of an investing style. And guys, here at 30 Market Moves, we're great at trading weekly options, but I'm telling you, there's some incredible calls that we have made here at 30 Market Moves that I don't think anyone on fucking Wall Street can match. And that's a fact, okay? You can go back and look at some of our longer term calls on stuff like coin. When coin was trading above 300, we said it was going to drop to 100 some bucks. And coin still trades around 60 now. And when everybody was bearish on it at 40, 50, we got bullish on it, and so it's gone up since then. But look, there are times where I've pointed out some stocks like First Solar that were trading at 100, 120 bucks. And I said that when the market was crashing, that, hey, First Solar could be the next great one. And nobody wanted to receive the message at that point because the whole fucking market was dropping back in October, November of 2022. Look at First Solar now. The stock has doubled. So if you would have gone with, now what I've personally done with some of the traders I work with, if you would have just gone on longer term call options on FSLR, First Solar, guys, like these returns are 30x plus. You're not going to make them like some of our guys. Some new guys are going to sign up this fucking weekend, and next week they're going to be up 30x. But if you're the kind of guy like, hey, look, Leo, I'll study the chart scores. I'll study the 13 market moves. I'll keep track of my calendar. Just help me go 10x in the next 12 months and I'm okay with it. Then again, I'll post a separate video on this, but you can call us now. You can call Mike at 13 Market Moves and talk to him right now. He's actually putting this deal together for you guys right now. So right now would be a good time to call before I make the big announcement about it. So long-term strategy with 13 Market Moves. Okay, guys, it's a fact. We have beaten everyone on fucking Wall Street. All these guys are bragging about stock picking. We have picked trades on both short side and call side that nobody on Wall Street nailed like we did in the last few years with 13 Market Moves, guys. 13 Market Moves works. It doesn't work for everyone. I'm going to tell you right now, it doesn't work for scared little bitches that jump out of the trade every time they take one. Okay? As a matter of fact, if you're one of those guys, oh, Leo, the trade is going the opposite direction. Oh, my God, I'm just going to stop his fucking stop loss. Leo, I'm out. That is why you never make any fucking money. Because you're so fearful of every move the market makes, you can't stay for the bigger move where the trade would actually pay you. So I mentioned in multiple videos, don't stop. Like, if you're trading weekly options, what the fuck are you setting a stop loss for? So you can get kicked out of a good fucking trade? So you can watch it later? Oh, Leo, well, now it would have paid me a lot of money. Yeah, motherfucker, because you're scared little bitch. You jumped out the moment the trade went negative $100? What the fuck is that? So, guys, 13 market moves is not for everyone, but we got a short-term strategy that is the best in the fucking world. We got a long-term strategy that we're about to introduce to our products. So depending on what exactly you're pursuing, if you want to be catching the big wave tomorrow, you should sign for short-term strategy with us. If you're okay with catching the big wave in the next few years, sign up for the long-term strategy. But it all starts with you making a decision, okay, how much longer are you going to be sitting around on your ass, okay, setting bullshit stop losses on trades that can make you a shitload of money, okay, and getting kicked out of good trades every time you actually have a chance to be in one, okay? If you're sick and tired of making a few $100s when you should be making a few thousand, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, I mean, clearly the difference is the size of your position and the size of your account. So if you're tired of it and you're just sitting there and just like, God damn, okay, what can I do? Well, I'm telling you what you can do. You can call 13 Market Moves right now, talk to a live person. Who else? Look, I don't know of any other YouTube channels, like people are telling you like, well, call us and we'll talk to you. Like, who the fuck is doing that? Nobody. Like, good luck with that shit. Good luck trying to, talk to somebody else somewhere. Nobody's going to talk to you. They're just going to give you a fucking link, and they're going to tell you, well, go buy this, go buy that, go buy. Like, look, you don't have to buy shit. The call is free, okay? You don't have to. Look, if your level of confidence in making money is so fucking little that you're not even sure. Maybe you've tried everything out there and you're just like, well, Leo, nothing fucking works for me. I've been watching your channel for a year and I like it. But okay, so you've been watching the channel for a year. That means you probably cost yourself about $3 million by not calling us last year. Okay, so, I mean, how long are you going to let that fucking indecision within yourself, okay, cost you millions of dollars? Fucking call us. That's it. You're going to talk to a real person. Okay, I don't give a shit if you buy anything. Okay, the only thing I care if you're going to be one of the guys that we're taking to $1 million plus. There's going to be 44 guys that are going to do it this year. The question is, will you call us today? Will you call us tomorrow? Will you fucking, get off your ass finally and say, look, I'm tired of catching small waves. Leo, I want to be on this big fucking wave. I wanted to be on this big wave all my life. I just never grew the balls to do it, or I've been busy with, doing this, doing that, but truly inside of me, I know I belong on this fucking big wave. You can do it with 13 Market Moves. Let's ride the big wave together. Let's roll.